Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about meat kills, or in Dutch, Vleesdag. Alright, so Meat Kills is a film that has aired on Sventastic Fest 2025, and I was wondering to myself, why is a Dutch film going to America to Sventastic Fest? Having now seen the film, I absolutely get it, and which is also the main reason I'm reviewing this movie in English, is because it has aired on Sventastic Fest. Here you go with that. Alright, so what is Vleesdag a kind for movie? Vleesdag actually is a fairly interesting movie. It's one of the most bloodiest horror films that has ever been made in the Netherlands. Presumably is the bloodiest film that has ever aired in the Netherlands, has ever been made in the Netherlands, because this movie genuinely has a fuck ton of blood. This is a perfect addition to the screaming girl covered in blood cinematic universe that has been going on for never, but it actually is a really great entry in that universe, because genuinely, wow, there's a lot of blood in this. Is everything great in this film? No. The story kind of is weak, but in a good way, if I have to say so myself. You have the story of the meat industry and the activists who are actively trying to fight against it, and they go into the home of someone owning a slaughterhouse and they try to wreak havoc there. They try to do some activist stuff in there, and it goes horribly wrong and they start killing each other. That's basically it. That's everything you need to know. Does the movie need anything more? Like, the story is kind of weak because it doesn't have a lot of meat to it, but does it need more meat? No, it kind of has exactly what you expect from this. It kind of has exactly what you need from this. You don't need a deep diving story. You don't need to form an opinion on one of the subjects yourself. You just know the English title for this movie is Meat Kills, and well, yeah, meat kills in this film because meat is actively killing each other. So yeah, a lot of great things, and a paper-thin story that actually is everything you need from a movie like this. You don't need to form opinions. You don't need a movie to tell you to eat or not eat meat. You don't need a movie to tell you how bad it is to kill animals. I mean, I also have never seen footage from a slaughterhouse. I am a meat eater, but I don't ever want to see that. It's horrible, and I genuinely also really think that slaughtering animals is horrible. Do I like meat? Yes. I'm a hypocrite, I know that, but I don't need, and I was kind of afraid before I went into this movie that this movie would pinpoint me and would smack me in the face for eating meat, and it absolutely doesn't do that. Does the movie smack activists in the face? Like the people who are going like, maybe the vegan teacher should watch this film. Is this movie actively trying to smack them in the face? No, it doesn't ever try to make you form your own opinion on any of these matters. It's just a very graphical film that uses that medium of activism and meat killing and slaughterhouses to tell a very bloody story, to get people to kill each other in very horrible ways. And it actually, that sounded really, in very horrible ways, but it really worked for what they were trying to do with it. And I'm genuinely really excited and really happy with this end product. Is it great? No. I do even wish that the kills would have been even more brutal, that they maybe even had more kills in general. And the ending of this film kind of threw me off, but in a good way, but also not in a good way. I was happy with that they did something that I did not expect until it happened. But was it the best choice? Maybe not. There's also not a lot of characters you can actually root for. Most of these guys, in my personal wording, are meat sacks, and they genuinely are big meat sacks, and I kind of wanted more meat sacks. I kind of wanted more people to die a very horrible death. And the bad guys, which is still or not even the bad guys, because I genuinely do think that the protagonists are as bad as the bad guys. So let's just say the protagonists, which is the activist group, and the antagonist, because an antagonist isn't necessarily a bad guy or a villain. The antagonist of this film, the family from the farm, the family from the slaughterhouse, the father figure, which is the main antagonist of this film, he's not the greatest actor, and he has an accent in this film, and I think mostly it has to do with the acting, or with the accent, that the acting seems less good, but I just couldn't understand a word from what the man was saying, or anyone else from that farm, but mostly that, and it's my language. So that's something, and I was a little bit annoyed by the fact that I just couldn't understand anything that he was saying. But in the end, meat kills. It had some meat on it. It had some sauce. It had some flavor. It was actually a really funny movie, and I genuinely really enjoyed this one. Is it great? No. Will I remember this film in a year? No. Will I hope that this movie starts a revolution in Dutch cinema, that we can see more of these kind of things, as Fabula a few months ago also did something else, and in a week I'm going to Vleesdag or For the Girls or Our Girls, which is going to be a very dramatic film that I genuinely love. And we also have All the People in the World, or that film that came out a few months ago about immigrants and cancer. The Dutch are doing very good original stuff this year. They also have all of the movies that I will never watch for any moment in my life, which is the basic Dutch rom-com, and they still make a fuck ton of those. But I feel like we see a resurgence of original content, and I'm very happy for the Dutch. There hasn't been so many times that I genuinely was thinking about reviewing another Dutch film, so that's great. Meat Kills, you get the first spot for a Dutch review on this channel. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. In the end, I will give this one 3 stars and a heart. I genuinely really liked it, just wished it had more flavor. Alright, what did you think of it? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'd like to see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye bye.